Turns out I was correct. This next module is indeed the Student Organization Promotion module. It's only a couple slides on a couple policy things and ways in which you can promote your events and also your org in general. The first thing is the Student Org Fair, which will be on September 15th from 12:15 to 1:15. Feel free to come earlier and set up your table, those types of things. 12 would be fine. I probably will have the tables out, honestly, by 11:45. And so, other than that, the two things that I ask are that you have your table manned the entire time and that you decorate and set up your table to your liking. I won't really set anything up as far as decorations or tablecloths or anything like that on the tables. It really will just be bare tables set out in a pattern. What I will do is probably this coming week or the week before the Student Org Fair, I'll send out a sheet with the key to the table locations. I will likely order the tables by alphabetically. I think that is probably the most fair way to go about it. And so it'll be a diagram of the table locations, and then they'll be numbered, and a list of all the student orgs given a number alphabetically. Other than that, really the Student Org Fair is a good way for you guys to get new members, get 1Ls interested, even if they really shouldn't be involved deeply as the first semester starts, but they can certainly help out with things or come to events, things like that. The other thing that's useful is that you might find another student org that has similar interests to you all, and you hadn't previously realized it. The other big topic here is the Spartan Law Docket. It's 3 times a week, and the submission procedures can be found on the OSC site in a couple different locations. On the student org page, on the main landing page, I suppose, for the OSC site, there'll be a little box where you can submit things to the docket. Make close note of the publication dates. You don't need to figure out exactly how the publications work or anything like that. All the publication dates and deadlines are set out in a table on this site, and that site is also readily available on the student org page. And I'll, as I've done in the other modules, I'll have a little index page with the sites set out so that you can click them. Why I point out the publication dates is due to the fact that it's 3 times a week, and we also have an upcoming events section. We do have to be quite strict about the publication deadlines, mainly because all of these things are web forms that populate into a database. And so it takes some undoing to add or remove after the deadlines have been passed. And so if you know how early you'd like your event or your announcement to make it into the docket, it's very easy to find that date on the table provided, and then just submit by the date in the associated column. Other than that, twin pages and websites, I don't really have much control over either. Twin pages do tend to disappear each year over the summer as the academic year rolls over. There is, I noticed, a new little button. I do believe it might say hidden courses or hidden pages or something to that effect. So if you aren't seeing any of the stuff that you used to have in your twin page, it would be good to click around and click those tabs to see if some of your stuff is hidden because the time had run, and all you have to do really is reset the academic year and they'll activate again. If you lose your password for Twin, you do have to contact whoever the Twin representative happens to be in any given year. I can't really help you guys with that, unfortunately. For websites, you're very free to create your own websites. If you'd like a website internally within the MSU Law webpage system, come and talk to me. There is a possibility that could happen, but to be honest, the most elegant solution is to create an external page. Other than that, let's see. As far as promoting events goes, I'm a big proponent of the digital displays. We do have these screens on every floor now, and they are a lot better than they used to be. And so what I've done is I've provided some templates here and obviously there'll be a link on the student org page for the templates. They are the correct size and resolution and all that kind of good stuff. For the digital displays, you're free to create your own. The resolution does have to be correct. 1920 by 1080. Really, what that means is 1080p or 1080i. Really, since it's an image, and it just depends on the way your software displays that information. Format-wise, JPEGs, PNG files, PDFs are all acceptable and are able to be shown on the screen. Like I said, the templates can be found here, and this will be in the links in the index section and also on the student org page. You are still allowed to put up paper posters and things like that. The big posters that go on the blackboards that sit at the front of the library, that sit at the front of the elevators, you are allowed to print 3 of these. Why that has changed is because I no longer allow blackboards on first floor for 2 reasons. One is that a lot of space is often taken up with tabling, and we also run the chance of getting those signs clustered together near the digital display downstairs. And so there aren't any blackboards allowed on the first floor, but second, third, and fourth, you can still put them up next to the elevator. For first floor, honestly, the digital display works quite well. And there's been no changes as far as the rules for putting a table up. I suppose the only adjustment is that I ask that you don't put a table up directly in front of the touchscreen downstairs. Other than that, you can email your posters, your digital display posters that is, to oselaw@law.msu.edu, and we'll put them up on the display for you. The last bit that I'll say about all of that is that remember your copy code, and if you don't have your copy code, you're free to come up. But when we email copy codes out, please do add that to some lasting document that you have for your orgs. Thanks.